Welcome back to the Legal Brief, the show where we crush the various legal myths and misinformation surrounding various areas of the gun world. I'm your host, Adam Kraut, and today we're talking about one of our most requested topics, Washington's I-1639 Ballot Initiative that would make owning a semi-automatic rifle a headache. SB Tactical, the originator of the pistol stabilizing brace, set the bar for innovation and product development in the PDW pistol category. From the insanely popular SB-M4 to the adjustable SB-A3 and even kits for pump-action firearms, SB Tactical braces are available for a wide variety of firearm platforms in fixed, adjustable, and side-folding models. To get 15% off your legally transported and carried pistol braces, use the code TGC15 over at sb-tactical.com. We actually covered this one before, but because it seems California continues to infect the Pacific Northwest with a mutated strain of common sense, and it's now on the ballot, we're going to cover this one once again. Back in July, we had covered a Washington ballot initiative, I-1639, which was introduced by the Seattle-based Alliance for Gun Responsibility. While it seemed clear that the petition gatherers did not comply with Washington law while collecting the signatures, the measure ultimately ended up on the ballot, which means that Washingtonians are going to be voting to prevent additional restrictions on their ability to purchase semi-automatic rifles. So, what would I-1639 do if it were enacted? Perhaps one of the biggest things is the creation of the term semi-automatic assault rifle. The term is defined as any rifle which utilizes a portion of the energy of a firing cartridge to extract the fired cartridge case and chamber the next round, and requires a separate pull of the trigger to fire each cartridge. The term specifically excludes antique firearms, any firearm that had been made permanently inoperable, or any firearm that is manually operated by bolt, pump, lever, or slide action. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but Adam! Wouldn't the new definition include something like a Ruger 1022? Well, yes, it would. And there's the problem. The new term would include a lot of guns that are not usually lumped into an assault rifle category. On top of that, if adopted, those under 21 would not be able to purchase a semi-automatic assault rifle, and sales to non-residents would be banned. Even more nonsensical is the training requirement. In order to purchase a semi-automatic assault rifle under the proposed law, purchasers would have to show they've completed a recognized firearm safety training program, which would have to include instruction on firearm safety, firearms and suicide prevention, firearms and children, safe firearms handling, and an overview of federal and state firearms laws, including prohibited firearm transfers. The proposal would also implement a 10-day waiting period before anyone would be able to take home a new rifle. It also requires that local police notify the dealer that it's okay for that person to possess the firearm. And the paperwork required to purchase a firearm would also carry a new warning. Presence of a firearm in the home has been associated with an increased risk of death to self and others, including an increased risk of suicide, death during domestic violence incidents, and unintentional deaths to children and others. Lastly, a safe storage requirement would be added. Much like safe storage laws that have been adopted by other states, this one would impose penalties if prohibited persons gained access to firearms that were not safely stored. Of course, those punishments don't apply if the firearm were securely stored. To recap, the proposal would implement a new definition for the term semi-automatic assault rifle, which would include unassuming guns like the Ruger 1022. It would prevent individuals under 21 from purchasing those types of firearms and bar the purchase of those firearms for individuals out of state. Add required training and safe storage, and you've got I-1639. So, what can Washingtonians do? Well, the first thing is to make sure that you vote and you vote no on this initiative. The second is to inform your family and friends what the ballot measure would do. You can even send them this video. Hopefully gun owners will defeat the measure by exercising their right to vote. That's it for this episode. If you learned anything from the show, help us out and hit that like button. Make sure you share it with your friends. Don't forget to get subscribed, and if you enjoyed the video, consider supporting us via the links down in the video description. Be sure to check out the Gun Collective podcast on iTunes, and as always, thanks for watching. Get ready for the outtakes on this one. Welcome back to another episode of the the Gun Collective. We're already messing up.
The shirts worn in today's video on the Gun Collective have been provided by Patriot Patch. Closed captions have also been brought to you by Patriot Patch Company. Be sure to click the link in the video description to check out all of their great products, including their cleaning mats.